Okay, hello everybody from our community. Thanks for joining us again. We really appreciate it. So another AMA week and lots of exciting things to talk about. We've had like a crazy last few weeks, so no shortage of information to update you on. The most important thing is that we're going to go live on Monday. So the whole team is really, really excited about it. It's a soft launch. I keep saying to everybody, it's not a big bang thing. You know, it is something where we're looking to involve our community and then growing it so everybody can just see how amazing Fluid Finance is. Our goal, like you know, is to build a better banking model for a better world. And the tech that we've built is just breathtaking. It's really amazing. Thanks to so many of you from the community that have tested it. Basically, the first time ever, somebody can go from a traditional bank account into crypto and back in minutes. It's just incredible. You can mint directly from like an IBAN account onto the Arbitrum network. And so we're going to get into those details. Most importantly, though, I want to introduce the amazing Jessica Walker, who has joined us as our new Chief Marketing Officer. I know some people in the community have sort of asked for us to increase our marketing. So this is it. This is our solution. So Jessica is going to talk a little bit about just a little bit on her background. We're really cool, but she is the perfect person in crypto to join us to do marketing. She's got a background working in a bank, working for exchanges. She's one of the most well-known interviewers in the space. And we're so excited that she's joined us. So she's here in our new Geneva office. Then we're going to have, we're going to talk a bit about launch. Our tech team is going to give you a bit of an overview led by Alexandre, our new employee here in Geneva. And then to wrap it up, Ellie is going to give you a little office tour and talk about TikTok. So really cool. So Jessica, do you want to talk a little bit about our marketing?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. It has been so exciting. For those that don't know, I've been familiar with Robert for about 18 months now. So this has been something that has been in the works for a while, but finally this week made it to Geneva and got to meet the team and see how the office is looking amazing and really pull together the team for some really outstanding marketing efforts. So for those that don't know, Damien Horner from Real Vision was also here this week, and we had a really nice outline for how we were going to get started with marketing. There is so much that we want to highlight about Fluid Finance and how the migration of the company is going to go. There's so much to talk about. So we want to make sure that we do the tech team justice and make sure that the world can really know about it and users can get onboarded as soon as Monday and we can kickstart everything. So just to give you guys a little bit of an outline of what we've been working on, Damien Horner actually came over here with a full camera crew and was filming everything in the office. Nothing was left unturned. So you'll get to watch all of our deepest, darkest secrets when the videos come out on the Real Vision channel, which has around 650,000 subscribers. So it's definitely going to be a splash. It's a pretty exciting time. And it's going to show the inner workings of our business objective and our mission, which you guys know as well, but also some of the challenges that we've had along the way as a startup, really working together. So that's really cool. And from that, we've outlined each month what the marketing messages are going to be when it comes to all of the outstanding offerings that we're able to provide our users. So Kickstarter, we have a 6-month plan for marketing on what kind of content we're going to push out, what kind of things we're going to educate our new users about, also what kind of events we're going to target. And for those that don't know, I've previously been in the Dubai event circuit for Cryptosphere. So I'm also working on pulling in some industry friends to also convince them on video content and on live streams why they should get a Fluid account, and also send them some of the incentives that make you guys fall in love with the project as well. So there is a huge set of tasks that we're going to start rolling out as of today. Really exciting for you to see it. And if you guys haven't yet, please go over to the social channels and start showing them a little bit more love. We're going to be sharing every post on the community channels, so you guys can keep up to date with everything that we're doing and follow the journey as it goes along. A lot more videos to be coming from us as well. So you'll start to see us in the news, and also we have press releases that will be coming out as of Monday, featuring our really exciting chairman as well. So from the business side of things, a lot of people will understand why he was so interested in Fluid, and hopefully we're going to get some more investors coming on board as well. I'm very bullish on the whole thing.
Amazing. So that's great. Thanks, Jessica. So how about Alex? Do you want to give us an overview of some of the things you've been working on from the tech side this week?
Yeah. So I've sort of been doing a bit of DeFi stuff, and my main focus now is on our investment products. These are the sort of initial investments we're going to offer. They're going to be not held by users, so they'll be more sort of normally focused products. And so, for example, to buy ETH, we're sort of starting to integrate with Chainlink for the price feed to give the correct price and ensure we don't have any issues that a lot of other DeFi projects have had, because we really don't want those. And a similar thing for our Fluid tokens to use a sushi swap price, and just sort of allow normies, I guess, to easily, start investing in crypto and our token as well. That's more important than ETH probably. So yeah.
Cool, that's great. Okay, Nick, do you want to talk a little bit about what you've been doing this last little while?
Sure. Just hasn't been that exciting because we had a lot of chores to basically do in the background. So that's a lot of stuff that the community and the users don't even see on the surface. But we have set up our environments better in a way where we process from the initial draft of a new feature through multiple testing stages to the final QA stage. Before then we'll be going to the production environment. And on that side, for example, we had to set up a lot of different environments to process the stablecoins on testnet, on mainnet, on the different on our different internal environments and things like that. So yeah, we are trying to really harden the system and put everything in place that the final product will be as good and as bug-free as possible. Of course, that's always the goal with software, but it's also pretty much never achieved. So unfortunately, one or two small things will probably slip through. And that's where we will always rely on the community and on our testers to then give the public versions a final spin and see if we missed anything or if there are any issues left. But yeah, we made some pretty good progress, especially also the front-end guys have been working hard on improving some of the UX flows. So yeah, we are all looking forward to Monday and to getting more people in and more people to try our product.
Cool, that's great. Thanks. Okay, Igor, do you want to talk a little bit about what you've been working on?
As community could guess, the last few weeks was quite stressful because we were preparing for launch, and this week especially. Final touch-ups, the tuning of our infrastructure architecture has been the most important ones. We've done actually a tremendous job with those environments, scaling performance issues. We've done a lot of stuff in the background, which you wouldn't see, hopefully. Yeah, in general, since we are preparing for the global market domination worldwide, we are doing also the country-specific things now. And you could see that we are asking for your country now, which also will be checked upon your KYC afterwards. Right now, of course, our jurisdictions are limited, but now that we grow with the other regions in sight and dealing with more and more providers every day, our jurisdictions will also grow with us. And thus, you will now be able to join the waitlist for the country to be onboarded. Such you will receive an email once it is. We also fixed countless bugs this week, especially the minor, bigger ones, whatever. And we finalized our 2FA flows with different also approaches on how it would be best for users. We cleaned up a lot of the security issues as well. And hopefully Monday will be a great launch for us.
Thanks, Igor. And so to be clear to everybody, on Monday, again, it's a soft launch, progressive rollout. We're going to try and involve our community as much as we can. You know, we really genuinely are doing our best to be radically transparent, so you see it through our eyes as we all build this together. So starting probably from about 10 o'clock in the morning Swiss time, you're going to start seeing, we're going to be putting in place how we're removing essentially the invite codes, setting up the pools, opening a number of things up and preparing it for the whole world to be able to access what Fluid.ch has to offer. As we get into the afternoon, Jessica's going to be doing some marketing, some press releases. You'll see that progressively rolled out throughout the week as well. There's a plan also to involve some, I think marketing calls it KOLs, key opinion leaders. So it's people who we're inviting essentially to test the app, to try it live, to then talk about their communities, just about how cool it is. So you can stay tuned, and we'll try to involve you as much as we can. I'm sure we'll be doing lots of sessions on Monday. And what I really like as CEO is, and the founder is, you'll be able to see this kind of through my eyes as we open this up to the world on Monday. So. And now the most important part of our video is Ellie. Ellie is going to talk us through the cool new office and some of her ideas for TikTok.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. For the TikToks, I'm coming up with some fun videos that are, how do you say, they're slightly sarcastic, so please don't take it too seriously. We're always trying to make them really funny and enjoyable, try to make you guys laugh. But yeah, Goli and I, we have a few coming up soon, and they're very funny for the main Fluid.ch account and also my personal TikTok. So yeah, I've been helping out with the move of the new office and also redecorating and helping out with the interior designing. So let me show you around. I'm on a beanbag right now. This is you know who, and yeah, this is a pretty plant I just got. It's 2 meters high. Yeah, it's actually taller than Jessica. It was hard to find. And here is the working area where everyone works. Hi. In here we have the video storage room. Oh, that's Elsa. Elsa, say hello.
Working away.
Kitchen, because we gotta eat. Most important, the wine. Our dining area. And here is my personal favorite. Girls behave. It's the playroom. So here we have ping pong table, the girls, and then this is where we usually brainstorm and talk about ideas. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that.
That was
Welcome
great.
to my crib.
That was great. Thanks, Ellie. The funniest is kind of like an outsider, because I just said to Ellie she should decorate it so it looked cool. She could do what she wanted. The funniest was where Amazon Prime Wolverine would try to contribute some aesthetic design culture type ideas, and Ellie would shoot it down as oh my God, of course we would never do it like that. No, that's a terrible choice. It's very funny. So she's converting Amazon into being a lot more Euro. So I'm sure it'll work. So, all right, Max, do you want to go through? Are there any questions?
Yep, only a few. So the first one is there a transaction limit for on-off ramping the app to DigiUSD?
No, there is. The idea is that there is no limit. Of course, it depends on the depth of our pools. We're going to be setting that up on Monday morning. We're going to be adding depth over time. We're going to be adding also other currencies, be adding other chains. But in theory, there is no limit. We are also setting up a private banking division. So we're going to be setting up and offering whale accounts. So for people who want basically a personalized service, if you're if you're a very big crypto whale and you want to move it from crypto into the real world and buy yourself, as Ellie would say, an amazing crib somewhere, that is something else that is coming. So, but in theory, we've set things up here at Fluid Finance, so there is no limits to it.
And could you just explain the KYC tiers as well?
Maybe I could, Ken. So just to be clear, the issue met some regulatory issues, let's put it this way. Unfortunately, even though we've gone through it many times, we still found some unresolvable stuff yet, but we're working on resolving it as soon as possible. But yeah, the idea was that under 1,000 Swiss francs, you would be able to just use the app without KYC at all. Then you would need to provide your ID, whatever it is, passport or driving license. And the next tier would be the actual proof of address. And above the 25,000 Swiss francs, I think it's the proof of funds.
So essentially, there's two components to a Fluid account. One is a traditional bank account, and the other is like a digital bank account, so to speak. So we call it like a digital cash account. It's custodial, it's in-house, may not be for all the crypto people, but it is designed for mass adoption. So you can sign up just with your email. It can be anybody, anywhere in the world. You get an instant digital account from which you can buy essentially our stable coins. We're starting with dollars, then we're gonna have like our big four, and then we're gonna eventually roll it out to 32 different currencies. And then the other thing you can get, which is what we're starting with on Monday morning, is a traditional bank account. So the traditional bank account is something that's really amazing. It's very easy to sign up. The KYC process is like very short and painless. You get like a real personalized IBAN number, your own account, multi-currency wallet, starting with those 4 currencies. The really incredible revolutionary thing about it is that from your bank account, you can connect your Web3 wallet, so you can connect it up to your MetaMask, and you can move money like seamlessly, instantly between like this traditional bank account and your Web3 wallet and back. So that's what we're starting with on Monday. The digital cash accounts, we're going to open that up for testing. So people will be able to test it. We really want feedback from our community. You've helped us over the last few months. It's invaluable to make sure that the traditional bank accounts linked to Web3 wallets works really well. Always there's bugs as you create something new. We really rely on our community and our testers who've given us that feedback. So on Monday, to reiterate, we're opening with traditional bank accounts linked to your Web3 wallets. It's incredible. It's the first time ever that anybody has ever done this. So, and you can essentially mint to the Arbitrum chain. You'll be able to see lots of details about that on our site. Our site will also, new site will go live on Monday. And on Monday, we're going to, or progressively over the next week, we're going to try and open these digital cash accounts up to our community of testers. Once we've run that for a little while, we're then going to open those digital cash accounts open to everybody in the world. So you can sign up with an email address, and then there are different KYC levels for that. So if you want to essentially send in or buy a digital dollar, a digital franc, a digital euro, a digital pound, you'll be able to, up to 1,000 franc limit per transaction, you'll be able to send in money with no KYC. And then the rest is those limits above that Igor talked about. So again, 2 really cool aspects to your Fluid account. You've got a digital account, you've got a traditional bank account. Both of them will be connectable to Web3 wallets.
Perfect. And what are Fluidify plans for DUSD adoption?
Jessica, do you want to talk about, like, in general, our marketing plans? This is what we spent like all week working out. It's really cool. Together with Damian Horner, we've hired a few more people to help on the marketing side. So Jessica, you can tell us a bit about it maybe.
Thank you. I was wondering, and I was like, is Robert going to answer my question? I wasn't sure how it was going to go. Amazing. Yeah, this is something that I'm really excited about, because I think the product totally speaks for itself, but we have a lot of work to do when it comes to spreading the adoption and actually encouraging people to get on board. It certainly isn't impossible, though. I think the tech team have done such an amazing job in making sure everything is so seamless. So it's a project internally that we're so excited and really proud to distribute. So Robert mentioned earlier KOLs, which are key opinion leaders, and we're going to be targeting people from different subsectors. So not just in crypto and DeFi, but every single walk of life, that we can really on board personally based on our passion for the product and our passion for the whole Fluid concept. We're going to work really closely with them, whether it's through video content, through press articles, and also help shape why they should use this account. And then once they get on board, we just know there is going to be a ripple effect in each individual industry when it comes to people seeing how good this is. But we also have some other stuff up our sleeve as well that I don't want to give too much away, but each month we have some target that we're going to have to ask the community to help us with. So when it comes to international transfers, we want to kind of reach for something really that hasn't been done before when it comes to press that involves sending the same 100 digital dollars or as far around the world as possible and back in the shortest amount of time. And we want to go for some world records when it comes to achieving things that haven't really been possible before with other systems and products that are not as good as ours by a long way. So there's a lot of stuff that will come into play when it comes to leveraging you guys, our community, and reaching out and showcasing your stories and why you think Fluid is going to be such a game-changing process for a lot of you for the different reasons. So there's going to be that process of leveraging people that are of influence that we can really help shape their story, and also our community as well. And as our community grows, we're excited for you to help spread the message for us as well. So we're going to be working really hard here, and you are going to have to keep an eye on the Telegram chats for now and Discord, and then you'll see more to come.
Nice. Last question from me. When will users be able to convert Fluid token into the Fluid equity token?
So, Nick, do you want to talk about like technically where we are on that? I mean, there's such an incredible backlog of things to do that we really want to do. This isn't something that we've put at the top. It's my decision where I've got the team relentlessly focused on like going live, getting the web app live. So there are a lot of other really great things to come. So Nick, there's a couple components to it. We can buy Fluid through the app, and then we are technically on the conversion from Fluid to our Fluid.
Yeah, so that functionality is fully available in the our Fluid contracts already. So if you are whitelisted, you can already wrap your Fluids into our Fluid. Now, legally, as I understand it, that can only happen after you have gone through KYC and are put into the shareholder registry in Switzerland. So I guess we will need to integrate with our backend KYC process there now. So if you prove ownership of your address on our app, then that might also be the way to where you will get whitelisted on the RFluid contract. So you could then unwrap it into RFluid. We do still have two open issues that we want to add to the RFluid contract. The first one is, since this is a public company, then has to be the functionality to issue new shares, such as when there's a big investment, as it happened with the German investing. That functionality is built and is currently in the security review part. But the second thing, and the more important thing for the community, will be that we need to implement locks for our Fluid. So it cannot be wrapped to the Fluid until it is fully vested, such as for team members who get part of their shares in the RFluid tokens. And we will also add a time delay for any wrapping from RFluid to Fluid, so that you cannot instantly wrap and then maybe sell in the Fluid pool, but there will be a time delay of maybe a week or something. So anybody who monitors the contract will know that there might be an increase in the Fluid supply after 7 days or something. And that way there will be no surprises. So yeah, that part still has to be finalized and then go through security review and everything. And then we will update our Fluid token contract to include these two new functionalities. And then for the wrapping and the KYC and whitelisting, we will probably need to do some work on the backend side as soon as people go through the full KYC process, that we then whitelist their connected MetaMask address in the RFluid contract as well.
Perfect. No more questions from me.
Okay, that's great. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us again. So we hope you'll check in on Monday and follow our progress as we do a soft launch and progressively open up to the world. So Thanks again.